My roommate's boyfriend has been taking pictures of me without my consent. I found myself trapped in a nightmare when my roommate's boyfriend crossed all boundaries by invading my privacy and violating my trust. Determined to put an end to his creepy behavior, I confronted him, but the fallout was far more intense than I anticipated. My roommate, Sarah, had been dating a guy named Mark for several years. They recently got engaged and are to be married in the next year or two. However, it is only Sarah and myself on the lease, and her boyfriend Mark occasionally visits, as does my own boyfriend, Jake. One day, I was walking around our apartment when I noticed Mark, who was sitting on the couch near me, had his camera pointed towards me. He was taking a picture of me by the way the phone was held. I walked up to him and snatched his phone, only to see that he had sent a candid picture of me, with my back turned zoomed to my backside to some shorts of boys' group chat. I was livid and demanded to see if there were any other pictures of me on this group chat. Mark got all defensive and tried to snatch his phone back, but I had already clicked in the share media sections on the Z sheet. Was shocked to see an album worth of pictures of both me and many other girls. All of them candid pictures taken without the girl's consent. He begged me not to tell my roommate and tried to guilt trip me into believing I was going to ruin their relationship and engagement. I threw the phone back at him and went into my room and locked it. I called my boyfriend to tell him about the incident, and he was furious. He doesn't want Mark coming around anymore, and I don't either. I decided to tell Sarah yesterday. I shared the disturbing truth about her boyfriend's actions. To my shock, she defended him, accusing me of overreacting and causing unnecessary drama. She claimed that I must have provoked him or misinterpreted the situation. She defended Mark and accused me of trying to sabotage their relationship out of jealousy. I am considering moving out as soon as I can. My boyfriend told me I can go and stay with him, and I am making arrangements to do as soon as possible. Now I'm left questioning myself. Am I the asshole for confronting my roommate's creepy boyfriend after discovering he took inappropriate pictures of me? Second story. Am I the asshole for not letting my husband sleep in on weekends? So we have a 4-month-old baby who actually is a great sleeper and usually wakes up from 4:15 to 5 for a feed and quick diaper change, but otherwise sleeps through the night. I'm the one that gets up with him since I usually don't have to work. However, babies are noisy little things, so I am usually woken up quite a bit by him talking in his sleep or making little noise. I am a very sly sleeper. I mostly stay at home. Mom and I only work 1 day a week, 1 12-hour shifts as a nurse. I do a majority of the housework. My husband does all the yard work and cooks dinner once a week. He also manages our other properties as we have rentals. He works from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day and works a very mentally straining job. Now, sleep deprivation is my kryptonite, and my husband knows that the part of having a baby I've struggled with the most by far. I just feel terrible emotionally not getting a lot of sleep. Every morning, the baby wakes up at 6:30, and every weekend morning, my husband wakes up with the baby, lets me sleep in, and I don't wake up until the baby's morning nap is over. So I sleep until 9:30 to 10. Usually, when I wake up, he even has a nice breakfast and coffee waiting for me. Honestly, him doing this just does wonders for my mental health and makes me feel so restored. He has literally never complained and usually takes a million photos of his alone time with the baby to show me when I wake up. But lately, I've been feeling so guilty sleeping in. He never sleeps in since he wakes up for work every morning. Am I the asshole that I never let my husband sleep in on the weekends? I don't think I could survive without catching up on sleep on the weekends, so I don't think I can give it up. So I asked my husband and he said he would tell me if he wanted to sleep in, and he likes the one-on-one time. Also, he said if he sleeps in on the weekend, it's just harder to get back into a routine for the weekdays. Also, he can take a nap anytime he wants on the weekends. We have very little to do. Comment by Missy 162. Nah, you get used to waking up at a certain time and it's hard to change just for weekends. So even if you got up, your husband would more than likely be up anyway. I get up at 4:20 a.m. on Monday to Friday to go to the gym. On weekends, I find it very difficult to sleep past 5 to half past 5 a.m. unless I am extremely tired. But even then, I'll probably wake up by half past 6 to 7 at the latest. He probably also enjoys the time with your baby and is happy to let you get some rest. If he wasn't, he wouldn't be putting in the effort to make your breakfast. ETA corrected the verdict because neither is an HA. Didn't mean to imply the original poster's happy it was one. Comment by Smarter Heavy Bear. You say he wakes up on his own. Is he complaining? Sounds like a good husband who is enjoying his alone time with his child. Likely, he sees that you can use the extra rest uninterrupted. Just remember to tell him how much you appreciate him. Also, this phase won't last very long and LO will be sleeping all night. Hopefully. Comment by Pompey Lulu. My partner currently does all the night feeds while working full time, comes home from work and takes over so I can nap for an hour, etc. His stance is, I went through hell to carry this child. It's his turn. Now granted, he's also watched me pass out and our baby is 6 weeks old, so I'm still recovering. Mostly because until the last week or so I did everything and wasn't resting to allow recovery, despite a particularly challenging labor. A decent partner is just happy to finally be able to carry some of the workload when the pregnancy didn't really allow that.